Hello and welcome to a new mod video. So Scam is dead, long live Scam, I guess. Today we are going to play Black Green Scam. This list by Alberto Gypsy, Alberto SD, El Gitano, however do you want to call him. Spanish streamer, you can go check him out, super cool dude. And he brewed this up, so the black part is the same in every Scam deck, right? Your Dauthis, your Orcish, your Pulses, more Pulses now without Fury and all that. But suddenly it's like, hey, let's pair this up with like your random Tarmogoyf and Grist from a black-green rock cell. And well, he has been 5-0ing and 3-1 prelims, so let's check this out. I may make this into a series, like let's play all the Scam colors, right? Like black green Scam, black white, black blue, mono black, who knows. For now, let's try this one, and depending on how it goes, I may do the others. Okay, first round with a very weak hand, right? Like turn 2 Dauthi. Well, let's see. Turn 2 Dauthi, turn 3 Grist. Maybe good enough. Ooh, Halfling. Halfling is annoying. Oh, perfect. Well, let's push that. Now we have the perfect core. This may be Yawgmoth, which it's probably... I don't know if that Yawgmoth is the best deck in the format, but it feels like it should be, right? It has all the tools. What? And like the deck is just so good. Here do I want to Dauthi? Or do I want to push? I think I want to Dauthi. Like pushing here is not going to stop a Grist next turn. That is like the best card they can play. And we just Dauthi. Remember, if we Maelstrom Pulse. So it's been a while, right? Since Maelstrom Pulse was a playable modern card. Oh, play another one, please. Grist. Oh, okay. They're just doing that. So I cannot pulse. If I want to pulse their Grist, I have to do it without mine in play. Because, well, my opponent has disconnected. So remember, this kills everything. Okay, opponent seems to be back. That was a very good turn by our opponent. Now I think we just have to spend our whole turn 3 Maelstrom Pulsing. At least they are down to 2 cards in hand, so that's something. Let me draw, okay. As mentioned, like I would like to play my Grist, start getting it going, and then later kill theirs, but doesn't really work with Pulse. Could do it with Assassin's Trophy, right? Like another card that's wow. This was such a rage. When it came out, it was like, oh my god, this is going to be broken. Jan is going to be their deck. Oh, I have a spot there. And then it was like, giving your opponent a land is not great. It was played for a while. Especially good, like you can kill Tron lands and all that stuff, but nowadays, like it's completely unplayable. Another one? Annoying. So why are Planeswalkers good? Well, because they play them and they leave something behind. An extra card, in this case a card and a land. We just cannot have that Grist around. There's no way. Can I draw... Okay, that one is fine. Because if they play Yawgmoth, we will want to kill it. So we are like a black-green mid-range deck with the Griff Scam thing. But it's just, we just want to out mid-range our opponents, right? That's our whole thing here. Do I want to push something? I don't think so. I think this push has to be saved for a Yawgmoth. Later down the line. Okay, so not the Atheros. Great top deck. It's so weird to me, right? This happened when I played Scam, like regular Scam, Black Red. Like you're a mid-rangey East deck, but suddenly you have the worst top decks in the world. But at the same time, if you do not have the broken start of Grief Scam you, how are you keeping up with the format? So it's complicated. I'm blocking. I'm trading the token, yeah, no problem. keeping a scam down on creatures, keeping Yawgmoth, sorry, down on creatures is like wonderful. So the castle with all these bad top decks in our hand, not loving it. Let's Inky here, I guess. That makes sense, they have a land. I just want to empty my hand so I can play the castle. I can activate the castle at some point without taking a million damage from it. So for those of you who don't know, Castle Locthwain is a wonderful land. I love this so much. Just lets you draw extra cards, and it used to be so good with Lily, right? Like, yo, we bought this card, we're low on cards, I'll draw extra for a little life investment. But then Grand 6 came out. Well, actually Gren was before this because it was in Modern 1. What I mean is, like, when you were playing Jan and you had Gren and Lily, and the games with Gren, the castle is terrible because your hand is always full of lands, but full nonetheless. And in the games with Lily, it was great. So it was complicated. Okay, Orcish Bowmasters was a wonderful draw. What are we hitting in our graveyard? Let me pull this out. We found a Takenuma and a Dauthi. Okay. Takenuma, what a card. Okay, this is the Yawgmoth we were fearing. This is the Yawgmoth we were fearing. Okay, but we have a great board versus Yawgmoth. Let me move this a bit. There. Now we are going to play Bowmasterino. Attack phase. What do they have? Okay. Let's not dead after all. It's wonderful. Who said this card wasn't good? It's just perfect. Okay, you kill that one. And before it comes back and triggers and everything, I'm going to kill your Yawgmoth like right now for all the triggers and yeah. Okay, that was a great turn for us. Opponent took a bunch of damage. We have a great board. We're looking good. Yeah, we're looking too good. Okay, now the sideboard. We didn't talk about the sideboard before because who cares? Let's just see now. So Chalice, not for this matchup. Engineer Explosives, not really. Maelstrom Pulse, maybe? Who knows? Trophy, no. Cursed Totem, I guess. I don't love it. Don't love it. But maybe. I don't hate Sheoldred actually. Sheoldred has to be decent against them. Let's... you know what I don't like? I don't like the discard spells in this matchup. Just a grindy matchup and top decking discard spells seems terrible. Let's bring in Endurance too to stop the Undying triggers. Should I bring Necromentia to name Yawgmoth? I don't think so. Let's bring another instant speed removal and that's it. Okay, keeping this hand that is, I mean, it's a one lander on the draw with a free spell and a 1 mana interacting spell. So we may draw another after all here. Okay, that was a wonderful draw. Let's... I don't think I want to grief. If I want to grief, I want to take their Grist or their Yawgmoth. So not really, no real need to grief now. Okay, let's push that one. Let's see what we draw, but now maybe I may go Dauthi, Grief, Silent Maelstrom Pulse. Yeah, especially with that one. Grief, Dauthi, Grief. Do you have a Grist for me? You have 2 Grist, 2 Yawgmoths, 1 Yawgmoth. Okay, so I guess I take the Grist. Yeah, I think so. They are far away from playing Yawgmoth. And we can play with the Grist. Like now, if they play their own Grist, okay, that's perfect. Yawgmoth versus Dauthi. I mean, not the greatest fight for them. Let me kill it. And I'm going to play their own Grist. Now, I just want to... I think having Grist here is better than attacking for 3. I do have my another Grist in hand, but I'm not guaranteed a land, right? So we get this one going, and we just create a very big board, and that's it. If they play land Grist, we can use our Grist to kill theirs, right? Remember this one, it kills creatures and planeswalkers. So yeah, there it is. This is why I wanted to do it this way, because now I can just like send the sacrifice the insect token, and we have it. Sack this, kill your Grist. Perfect. And we didn't draw our land, so here we are fine with our Tarmogoyf. Wow, Tarmogoyf. Playing Tarmogoyf like it is, I don't know, what year? Some year where Tarmogoyf was playable, I guess. Only attacking with one thing. We could offer the trade with Bowmasters so they have a worse board whenever they play Yawgmoth, but I think it's fine this way. Okay, Yawgmoth, great draw, and that great draw too. Okay. Wonderful. Play this. Make our Tarmogoyf a bit bigger. Am I going to attack? Yes. They can block with the 05, but if they fear another Bowmasters, they maybe exactly. They need that one for mana, so it makes sense. Now we have the endurance to shuffle their graveyard whenever they try to do something with Yawgmoth. Like they're going to, they may be sacrificing that Yawgmoth, and we will endurance, and we're fine. Do I want to take an action here? I could trophy, force their hand, but they have a second Yawgmoth in hand, right? So there's no need. What I can do is here. Now we force it. We force their hand with Grist. So they have to respond now, I think. If the Grist resolves, this ability resolves, they cannot do anything. Okay, so now let me endurance that graveyard. Let's take the one of forest, basic forest. No need to take more damage in this situation. Shuffle your graveyard. Now if you want to activate more times, well, you really have to use actual cards, right? I guess we hit a token, they will sacrifice it, so let's hit face, and our thing still grows. Oh no, oh my god. That was fun. Okay. Oh, Call of Calling. That's a good one. I didn't expect that one. Okay, what are we Call of Calling for? Bowmasters. Okay, kill my Grist. Well, this just makes our Tarmogoyf bigger. But now they have a great board. Yawgmoth is such a good card, right? Like, it does a lot. It really does a lot. Let me sacrifice this to kill Yawgmoth. Okay, so there's another trigger here. Okay. At least we have pressure. And they're not going to have that many creatures next turn. So, I think we're in a good spot, but we're not in an amazing spot. If we draw a land and we can go Grist plus trophy, that would be awesome. In this situation. I assume this is the Yawgmoth, yeah. These are O4s, O3s, O2, O4. So at least we can attack through them with Tarmogoyf. Land? Yeah. So let me do this first. Like they can sacrifice stuff, make our Tarmogoyf smaller, but that's just like, well, I was going to say it's fine, but now we cannot attack through. So maybe it wasn't fine. Just realized I should have attack first, right? Yeah. Totally. I was thinking like every life point they take makes our Tarmogoyf is smaller, but doesn't really matter because it's the same, right? Like -1, 1 life, same damage, but should have attack first. Yeah, completely. The Lighted Halfling, okay. We have 7 creatures in our graveyard. If we get to a Grist ultimate, is insta-win, barring like Endurance or some way of life gain. Our opponent did draw a bunch of cards with that Yawgmoth, so that's scary. Another one? Shit. Core for 3, probably like Grist, sack, kill your Grist. Okay, wow. We get a removal now for Halfling, we can attack the Grist at least. Shit. Terrible draw. That was a terrible draw. Now we are very behind. Like we have no board. Well, technically we have a board of a 1/1 insect token, but yeah, not looking great. We really need something good. This is where like top decking Fury would be awesome, but we are not even playing red, and Fury is of course banned. Something good. I think this is good enough. Do I want to do it now? Do I want to wait? Yeah, I'm doing it now. I just want to reduce their total number of creatures on board because of a possible Yawgmoth. They only have 2 left and 2 core Collins left, so that's not a lot. Yeah, they fetch an end step. Did they not find? I think they failed to find. I think I'm trading here. Okay, that endurance is going to be fine. I don't even think I want to shuffle any of the graveyards. Like, I don't want them to have more Yawgmoth in their deck, even if it's in the bottom of the deck. On the other hand, making their... Oh, they play Agatha, Soul Cauldron, that's true. So that's a reason to endurance and clear the graveyard, I guess. So let me do it. I don't love this idea, but Soul Cauldron is a good enough reason to do it. Okay, at least the endurance is awesome. Like, I remember when it was previewed, right? Like, people were losing their mind about Grief, which is now being like the bane of the format, of course. And like, I remember Brad Nelson was like, yeah, but Fury is awesome because you can recoup the card disadvantage, right? Because you can kill more than one thing. It was like a couple of things that way. But people, especially in Legacy, were like, yeah, but this thing is a 3/4 flash, kills Delver, it's good. And yeah, just playing it. This is the one that's best to play as fair, right? Like, just 3 mana. That's so low. Okay, now they can shuffle and get extra Yawgmoths back in their deck. I don't love that situation for us. Can I draw something good? I don't even know what something good is. But can we draw? Ooh, yeah, that counts. That totally counts as something good. Let me attack face here. Just in case, because maybe they will be like, oh yeah, I can go down to 1. You are black-green, right? You don't have reach. But we do have reach. In the form of Sheoldred, the Apocalypse. Sheoldred is just... I love this card so much. So much, it just feels so good to cast it. Are we killing Sheoldred? That's fine. It's totally fine. Draw step, trigger. When you're playing paper, Sheoldred triggers in your own main phase. Right? Like you just go trigger, play Sheoldred, trigger. Okay, they're at 1. So now they cannot shuffle. And they cannot activate Yawgmoth, really. So let's draw something good. That's fine, I guess. Boseiju who endures, okay. Attacking here doesn't matter because they have the Yawgmoth to block. And they have to block, like, it's not like if I attack with endurance, they're not going to go, oh, maybe I don't block. They have to block. Or maybe I try to do whatever. Okay, now we are in a bit of a pickle. Planeswalkers are good. You didn't know that? Planeswalkers are very good. Okay, that's a good draw, I guess. I want to attack with Grief. I'm going to attack with everything. Make their kill their 2/1/1s. Lose Grief to Yawgmoth, I guess. Okay. Lose Grief to the 2/1/1s, that's fine too. This is all fine by me. Just want to make the board smaller so that if I draw a removal spell, I just win. So next turn I will play Endurance, and if they go like they don't play an extra creature and we draw any removal spell in our deck full of removal spells, we win. If we draw Sheoldred, we win. If we draw I don't know, whatever. What roots? Rude. Rude, very rude. The only good thing is for real they cannot activate Yawgmoth. Ooh, they milled Sheoldred? That's great. That would have been a great draw for them. Are we attacking here? That's bold. I'm lucky because, I mean, we're at 9, right? Like, it's not free to take the damage. And let's shuffle that graveyard because Grist ultimate and whatnot. Wow, Terra Sunder. Wow. What a card. Okay, can I draw Sheoldred? No, I cannot. Now we're losing. Big time. They had second creature into removal spell. That was too much. Way too much. Just need a Sheoldred. Just need a Sheoldred. Not looking great. That Grist, huh? What a card. Planeswalkers are great, of course. There's nobody was doubting that. I think I just want to reanimate Sheoldred next turn. So I'm going to wait on my Takenuma. Because like I go Takenuma, get bad Grist, start playing stuff. But they have their own Grist to kill everything we play. So we just want to play Sheoldred and be like, yeah, you're dead in your upkeep. Do you have like Fatal Push won't do it. Ooh. Okay, now we're going on defensive, I guess. I think we're fine with this. Attacking. What if we found another one? They don't have that many ways to kill Sheoldred before their draw step. So let's take advantage of that. Okay. They have 2 cards in hand, one is Boseiju. If they play a land here that is not Boseiju, we got this. Right, remember that Boseiju? Play something that is not Boseiju. Play a random fetch land. They didn't. Wow. My color correction really goes bananas when that thing pops up. Can I pay 1 life for this? Thank you. Get Overgrown Tomb, and I think we got it. We got this. Don't think they have moves, but they could have another Terra Sunder, something like that. Let's find out. They could have Sheoldred, the Apocalypse. Can I draw Inquisition of Kozilek? No, I took them out. What do we want to draw? I mean, Grief, how we have 1 more mana, Grief would be awesome, of course. Let's see if this works. Like, we are yes, we were dead otherwise, so yeah. Awesome, wow. Crazy. Okay, Manoa. Sounds like the creator of AliExpress and Alibaba. No. I think we can keep this one. Especially on the play. They are playing so few lands, Alberto. Why? I don't think I can keep this. This is actually better. This and this on the bottom. Like the other hands were like play lands in your decks. So we are playing 20 because Alberto is a criminal. Ooh, speaking of criminals. Okay, so Griselbrand and Atraxa in hand. That's a good place for them to be. Let's take out the discard spell. Yeah, I know it has flashback. I know. But we'll take them an extra turn to get there. So this has to be like the Goryo's Vengeance deck from True Hero. And this is a wonderful draw versus that deck, I guess. Of course, I'm pretty sure they're playing like Leyline Binding or what have you, so not that after all it's not going to be the greatest removal ever. But we're fine. Now we draw. Now, if we draw Thoughtseize, that would be awesome. Not Thoughtseize, but a second Voidwalker. Now I'm feeling great. The only problem with Thoughtseize would be they have Force of Negation. So maybe drawing Grief, play Atraxa with Dauthi. A very vintagecube kind of play. Okay, now they can play. They can flashback Faithful Mending, but we are very fine with our Dauthis. And this is a good clock, right? Like 666, the number of the beast. I'm fire. Sorry, got lost there. Really like Iron Maiden. Okay, Faithful Mending. Gain 2 life, that's awesome. Doesn't change the clock, but that's very nice. They discarded double lands, so we know 4 out of 6 other hand, that's fine. So extra lands are fine-ish because we can use Castle Locthwain. The best draw will be Grief. Like, we draw a Grief here. Grief, take your Atraxa, try to not thereafter all it, take your Griselbrand, play them both, and good luck beating that. Yeah, that would be awesome. Okay, planes. Into something. Their own Grief. I don't love that. That's fine. I mean, doesn't change the clock for us, so that's fine, I guess. So now if we draw a fetch land, hear me out. We draw a fetch land, we push this. Okay, or not. Grief, Thoughtseize. Okay, they are totally, and they should totally Force of Negation this, but we are fine with that. Like they should play Force Exiling Atraxa or Force Exiling whatever other blue card they have. If they don't, well, we win, so of course. Okay, now then we know their whole hand. I think I'm just attacking for 6 and then doing that again. That seems like a winning line. Not bad for a mult to 5. Not bad. Okay, what do you have now? Yeah. This Goryo's Vengeance deck, maybe not the greatest. Maybe. So extra endurance sounds awesome. Necromentia for Goryo sounds decent. Definitely better than Fatal Push that we have here. Extra Sheoldred as a standalone good card. Ooh, I went dark. That's not great. Let me submit this and fix my light. Okay, we're back. We have a removal, we have a graveyard hate card, and we have a Necromentia for that Goryo's. I'm pretty sure the card to name is Goryo's Vengeance, but we will find out. And we even have a Grist. This is a wonderful hand, actually. Just need, well, a bit more lands. More lands are... Veil of Summer? No, they are playing Esper. No Veil of Summer. I'm always like, Veil of Summer is legal in Modern, right? Like, it's so underplayed. Hey, I told you. We had to name Glorious Vengeance. Celestial Purge, huh? I guess same deal as before. We are taking the Faithful Mending here. Also, like, if they Glorious Vengeance and we Endurance in response, well, we'll be happy about that. Glorious Vengeance. I love this art. I love it so much. It's such a cool card. Okay. Okay. Ooh, we are doing something. Main phase. This is an instant, remember? Faithful Mending. So what are we doing? In our main phase. Swamp. Falai Archaeologist? Yeah. Falai Archaeologist indeed. What do we hit? Nothing of importance. Now, if we name Glorious Vengeance with Necromentia, they're going to have 2 zombies? That's a lot. I think we can wait. Oh, that's wonderful. Okay, the start to our green mana. So at least we can get Grist going. They have Celestial Purge in hand though. So not so great. Let me just fetch here a tap land. I don't think I... Okay, I'm going to play Grist and plus, because if we do that, if I Grist plus, they have to choose to either Celestial Purge it or to play Faithful Mending. So I think that's fine. And we still have the Endurance. The Not Dead After All what made me want to maybe keep up Endurance plus Not Dead After All, but then that's our whole turn and that's not so great. Wow! Wow, we hit the Grist! Yeah! Double token value. This is a signal of the universe that this was the correct play. There was no other correct play possible other than playing Grist plus 1 in. So for those of you who don't know this part of the card, it says mill a card, and if you mill an inset card, which Grist is an inset, well, you repeat the process. So basically it says if you mill another Grist, go for it. And somebody is watching this and saying, hey, in my inset commander deck, I can hit other stuff. I'm like, yeah, you do, buddy. Okay, let me Endurance. What could have been a problem is had they found another land, they could have go Gorgios and a second Gorgios in response to Endurance. So I just realized that, and that wasn't so great for us. But now we are fine. Because as I mentioned, now they don't have the mana for the select. Oh, they had the land in hand. No. Play your Landos, people. Play your Landos. Are we Celestial Purging Grist? We should, right? Yeah. Can I play a land, play Sheoldred and get going? No. Do I want to Necromentia? Do I care? If I Necromentia Gorgios, can we really lose? That's a good question. They have at least 1 in hand, but I think it's worth it. So who is Gorgios? This is the Vengeance of Gorgios, but who's Gorgios? I don't know anything about Magic lore. Footsteps of the Gorgio. That's also a card. Okay, so we are sailing to let's take a look at this deck. So we're playing like the Solitude, Grief stuff, but 1 Bowmasters? Like 1 maybe they took them out. That's maybe what happened. Okay, so they have Prismatic Ending, Solitude. Our Sheoldred is going to suffer that. And now they have Hardcast Solitude. Don't love it. It's fine, we're doing fine. Ooh, we're doing super fine. We are doing super fine. Yep. now they have like so many bad cards, right? Like a Griselbrand and Atraxa are very bad draws. So I have taken a screenshot of that, sorry. Are they going to Solitude here? It's not even like Solitude is great, right? Because we can double block it. Are we paying the life? No, we are not. But this is more turns of us activating Grist. What is this? Should I be scared? Ah, okay, just prismatic ending. Yeah, that's very acceptable. I'm fine. Ooh, Tarmogoyf. I just don't want to play anything into Solitude. So let's attack and play Bowmasters into that zombie token. And they have Ephemerate too. Because like, what you want to do is you want to Gorios into Atraxa or Griselbrand and then Ephemerate. So you keep it in play. That's like an awesome play. But also works with Solitude, also works with Grief. So it's a bit of like a scamming package. But what you really want to do is make it work with the reanimation cards, reanimated cards. So here we don't want to do it, to take any action. Maybe you should have, like, you cannot really take Not There After Alls out of the deck, right? Because you really want to have the Grief Scam through one, which we haven't yet. So we did that a lot in our red-black video last week. But today, not really happening. Okay, now we're free to play a gigantic Tarmogoyf, to play Sheoldred, to do whatever we want. Are we attacking? Are we cowards? We're cowards. Yeah. Draw. Endurance. Okay, let me play this. I don't think we care about endurance now. The Tarmogoyf. The King. That's a very cool video, like about heuristic studies. Sam, I think is the name. Like he does these cool video essays, and one was about Tarmogoyf, the King. That's how it's called. It's such a great video. So totally check that out if you haven't. Is this a Grief? Wow, we are going to lose to the like fair part of the deck, and I hate that. We are supposed to be the mid-range deck that wins the mid-range fight. But Solitude and Grief are just wonderful cards. Okay, so our plan is to wait until we draw lands and can play our spells. Yeah, that will work. Okay, let me do this. So what I really want is to reanimate that Orcish Bowmasters. So hit here. Now we are cleaning the whole board. This here, and here. That Bowmaster was beautiful. Draw 2 cards, then discard a card. Are we sure about this one? Like, are we? Completely sure? In that case, I'm just killing your Grief. I'm not losing anything. That was a tough one, friend. Like now, we just lose a 1/1 insect token. Okay, they have farm removal spell, I guess, for our Bowmasters. Ooh, they found their own Bowmasters. Are we killing the insect token? Okay, dealing 1 damage there. That's very fine. Still, like, that was a tough Tainted Indulgence, I think. Now we are the aggressors. Let's attack. I mean, they know about the Not Dead After All in our hand, so not much we can do there. I don't think we are enduranceing them, because, well, we want those Solitudes and that Grief, especially Solitudes, we want them to stay dead. That's 6 mana. That's getting awfully close to hard casting Atraxa, which, I mean, would be problematic for us. What are we milling? Okay. They took Prismatic Ending. Okay. So we're going to Prismatic Ending our Bowmasters. I'm just playing this, I think. Shuffling my own graveyard. We have a Grist and a Sheoldred there. We want to get back in our deck. Also have Inquisition and Necromentia and a bunch of lands, so who knows. We want those into a deck. Let me just play my cards. If they go land Atraxa, we are serious troubles. I'm looking super dark. Yeah, Prismatic Ending with 3 colors, that's fine. Wow. Okay. Still think they have a Raxa in hand. Pretty sure they do. Whoa. What's going on? What do we want to draw? Sheoldred? Sheoldred will be a good start, I guess. I hate this. I hate playing scam. Yeah, of course, like when you scam it's awesome, but when you don't, these top decks are awful. They're going to play Atraxa now, and we're going to lose. Yes, we are so done here. Shit. They can't even hardcast Grist right now. And we're not winning this. Even if we kill Atraxa, how are we winning? They took Plains, Preordain, Faithful Mending, and Grisaran. Yeah, worth it. Let me concede here. Do we want to change anything about our sideboard? I don't think so. I think we're fine. Okay. I mean, we have the grief, we don't have the scam, but we can wait. We don't need to grief right now. So this hand is fine, I guess. Verdant, go. I think we just really want to draw like not that after all. That would work. Overgrown Tomb. Come on, not that after all. Okay, that's fine too. That's actually very, very good. The problem last game is we did the hating part, right? Like stop your graveyard and all that, but we didn't really get to look orange. Better. We didn't ever get to attack and put pressure on, so, and when they played back to back Solitudes, that was a beating. Can I draw a land for Grist? Like, that's not too much to ask, right? Let me get my Grist going. Assassin's Trophy? No. Assassin's Trophy? No. If they have their own Bowmaster here, that would suck. It looks super dark, right? Yep. Lighting is so inconsistent in this room. Let's focus on the gameplay, not on the color of the commentator. Missing a land drop there. Again, play more lands in your decks. We're in 2023, all spells are broken, you just want to play them. Faladi Archaeologists, okay, that's fine. Goryo's Vengeance, Solitude, Grief, so they're taking the Goryo's. Can I draw a land? Grist. Do I want to Grist? I think so. To Grief, sorry, not to Grist. I will Grief the Sheoldred, I think, because I really want to keep the green cards for Endurance. I will Grief once and then we see what happens. Depending on their hand, we may Grief a second time. Tainted Indulgence, Solitude, Solitude, Solitude. Okay, let's take the Purge here. So we keep, yeah, taking the Purge, we're keeping them out of stuff, I guess. I don't think we want to Grief again. They are far away from the Solitudes, but drawing 3 Solitudes against us, that's going to be hard to beat. If they ever get to 5 lands, that's a tough one. They are on 4 lands now. We may have a problem. That's a terrible draw. I don't even think, like, I could Grief, but take one of your Solitudes. What's the point there, right? Yes, if we get to Grief with the scam thing, that may be it. Not drawing lands, huh? Are they tainted Indulgence here? They're going to play it, or are they just going to try to hit their 5th land? Yeah. And they did hit their 5th land. So we have a problem here. Like, what am I supposed to do here? Like, am I supposed to Grief one of their Solitudes? I think so. So let me do that. Grief your Solitude. Where are our lands? Why are we not playing enough lands? Okay, their hand is not great, at least. Do I want to Grief another Solitude so I only have to beat 1? You know what? I do. I can beat 1 Solitude, even without hand, because if we get Grist into play, we're going to be fine. So let me take another Solitude from you and pass the turn here. Now we only have to beat 1 Solitude. Ideally, we go Grist into sacrifice the Orc army, kill Solitude, and then plus. They decided not to Solitude there. Okay, we are not going to attack into an open Solitude, of course. Land for Grist, land. Dauthi, which we cannot play. Look at me, I'm so happy. Really enjoying this game. This game is so tough. I'm pretty sure the deck should be playing more mana sources. I'm pretty sure about that. But I didn't want to change the list from the original one without playing it, right? Like, that's something you should do. You take a list, you copy it, you play it, and then afterwards you may make modifications to it. But after having played, wow, I hate that. Okay, so but first just try the list as it is. Suffering on the inside and on the outside. Why are they keeping the Solitude in hand? What do they want to No, Hardcats Atraxa? What the? How? So they just went like 3 lands into Atraxa. That was their draw. They're going to take another one. We are so done, people. We are so done here. Okay, so they took another Atraxa, they took a Flooded Strand they have played, they took Glorious Vengeance, and they took Preordain. And I have already... Okay, land. I'm going to play Grist and kill Atraxa, which I don't love. I wanted to play Dauthi, but they have the Solitude in hand, so not so great. Just need more mana. Imagine if we had gone like turn 3 Grist. This game would be so over. It's turn 9. They would be dead. What are we doing? We are Glorious Vengeance in the other Atraxa? I think that's fine. I just want to concede. We are not dead or anything, but we are. I guess that's the point. We're super dead. How are we beating this? Our opponent has like a million more resources than we do. How can we win this game? The only way to win this game is like through a Dauthi, get your Atraxa back or something. They took Atraxa, they took Faithful Mending, they took Flooded Strand, they took Prismatic Ending and Teferi Time Raveler. Yep. Okay, then Raveler plus, Atraxa dies. Now we cannot even Endurance or anything because of the ferry. Enough. I had enough of this game. Okay, finally we are going to get to do the scamming thing. We are on the draw. 1-1. We lost versus Glorious Vengeance. That's... No! I wanted to scam you. Is that too much to ask? Sometimes a guy just need to scam somebody. Let's draw another one, right? Classic Magic Online Bug. I like Bug better than Bug. Orcish, Victim of Night, and the One Ring. So this is mono black, coffers or otherwise. I mean, I think our hand is well suited for this. Not with all, we draw all the reanimators, like no, but yeah, the One Ring. Okay, if we get to play Grist, like we draw a land, we play Grist, we'll be so happy. I'm not even going to fetch. Give me a land. Please. Give me a land. Come on, Magic Gods. Come on, deck. I believe, I truly do. I'm a believer. I was a believer. Man. At least our opponent has literally, like nothing. They have nothing. We can beat nothing, I guess. What a game with all these discard spells. And they... It's unfair. They drew a draw too. That's like broken. Can I at least get a Fatal Push? Fatal Push? Today is... The deck is not loving us. Like sometimes it happens. Can we hit another... The One Ring or a card? Like a wood card? No, we can hit Killing to Dust. Cago en mi vida. Okay, it's fine. Let's focus. Let's focus. Marsh plants. We knew that one. Well, maybe I'm unlucky, but you should totally play more than 20 lands in a deck full of 3-drops, right? Yeah, we're dying. Clean to dust, okay. Are we flashbacking Clean to dust, or are we playing something good? The One Ring. At 14 life. That wasn't great. That wasn't great. Like, there's no way this is right. Like, there's no way. Yeah, like, you can 5-0, of course, like, variants or what have you, but there's literally no way that's right. I wanted to take a Fatal Push, but they are playing at least Dauthi. But this comes in for sure. I'm not in love with Inquis in this matchup, like, discarding everything. Maybe their cards are better than ours, so maybe we want to. Let's bring in Trophy because it kills coffers. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, now we get, like, last hand was fine, the problem is we were on the draw. So now, same, not complaining here. Am I going to complain with this hand? No. Am I going to exile Fatal Push? Yes, I am. No complaining. We are just positive vibes all the way. Push, Sheoldred, Shining Blood. Let me hit the removal spell. I mean, we are going to discard the whole hand. So we're happy with this start. I'm just going to be so fast. Another Thoughtseize, okay. I find, like, not having the staying power that you have when you play Fable of the Mirror Breaker maybe a real problem for this deck. So when you're playing your classic black-green deck, right, you have bad top decks, like Thoughtseize is a bad top deck, Inquisition is a bad top deck. But here you are adding another four terrible top decks in the form of Not Dead After All. And that's too much, I think. That's way too much for a deck that's mid-rangey. Yeah, like now we may win just on the back of Grief and attacking a bunch of times, but what if they kill Grief here? We are done, right? Like they go fetch Fatal Push. Game over. So yeah, problematic. Let's say that, at least that. The idea of the deck is not great. And having those many bad draws without Seasoned Pyro or Fable to discard them, I don't love it. And also I don't love what the green adds. I'm not loving it. I love Grist. I do love Grist. Grist is awesome. Maybe the answer is to just splash Grist, and that's another 3-drop in your like Rakdos deck. There's not that many 3-drops you can play before you're not in a great spot. Polluted Delta. Ooh, that was a fine draw. Because now if they find an answer for Grief, well, we'll reanimate it. Which is weird, because I'm here just complaining about how bad top decks are. These top decks are, but now it's not so terrible. Okay, you are down to 3. Probably clinging to dust something. I'm going to Endurance and reanimate it. That's not terrible also. Like, let them spend their whole graveyard, and now in response, just Endurance. We could have done this before, so they didn't have a graveyard, but this way they took 1 damage, and that's fine. evoke, exile our own graveyard, shuffle, sorry, and now we reanimate it, and we win. Okay, we did the thing, we scammed them, that's all good, all well. Do I want endurance? Nah. Since they show us the Dauthi, I want to keep some number of Fatal Push. It also hits Sheoldred, right? So, and discard spells against a Ring deck. Like, Ring is going to be a great top deck, no matter what you do. But if you can take at least one from their hand, that's not so bad. Maybe the Inquisition. Maybe Inquisition is the one that is not great. It's the one that we should have taken out. Okay. I mean, I'm going to do my thing. If they have Cling to Dust, that's an annoying one. They have Turak Dreadcantor, Dauthi Voidwalker, and Fatal Push. So we actually have to take the Fatal Push here. That's very annoying. And after that, we are going to have to take the other removal, I guess. If we don't take the Fatal Push, they can just kill Grief in response to Not Dead After All, and we lose our Grist. So let's take Victim of Night and just raise them. Like, they can now play Dauthi, but we are just going to attack Avant. And they have to find a removal spell before that. And that's the whole point of scamming people, right? There's the Dauthi with the Swamp, we knew. Okay, land to play Grist on curve, that's going to be wonderful. And now if they find a removal spell, we have the other Not Dead After All, so I'm happy-ish with our position, depending on what this is. They're taking 2 for Signing Blood, we are fine with that. Yeah, take 2. Did they find a land? Because they didn't have one. So maybe we are getting Vengeance now. Because that's the thing about variants, right? Like, we have been hit very hard with variants the last games, but now, like, our opponents missing land drops. Well, they didn't miss it, but their turn 3 was draw 2, take 2 against a Grief, so not so great for them. I did say, I think I'm going to... if I kill that Dauthi, I unlock my Not Dead After All, but I don't want to Assassin's Trophy it, so let's go like this. Grist. Oh, I just realized the problem with Grist is whatever we mill, they take it with Dauthi, and it can be something good. Like another Grist. And a Bowmasters, okay. So now they can go Dauthi, play their own Grist, but our board is much better than theirs. I think we're fine. Let me read the curse roll, the wicked roll, sorry, I didn't play Eldraine. When this aura is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, each opponent loses 1 life. So that doesn't work versus Dauthi, does it? Because Dauthi is a replacement effect, so the wicked roll would go into exile directly. I think. Are we turreting here? Like land turrets. This is like land Sheoldred, that would be awesome. If this is a kick turret, well, let's see what we keep in our hand. Oh, perfect, we kept the removal spell? Yeah, awesome. Awesome sauce. Okay, are we attacking Grist? And almost dying in the process. That's a tough call for our opponent. Yeah, so they should have banned Grief, right? We've talked about this in our Rakdos video before. Like, the Grief start is the one that's not fun, the one that's broken is. But, well, here we are. Is green the color to pair with your black cards now? I don't think so. It's so funny to me how 3 color decks have really disappeared from the format, right? It's like there used to be a time you were playing like blue, white, red, Jan, Absan, right? Protofreight Reforged was the Absan PT or something. And even like there was Blue-Red Twin, but people started playing Tarmo Twin, Grixis Twin, even Jeskai Twin was a thing. So like you were really splashing for colors, but now cards are so powerful you don't really need to. But then you have the 4-color decks because Omnath is worth it and playing all the elementals together is worth it. So weird. Like people are playing like monocolor or bicolor decks. Bicolor, is that? 2-color decks, sounds better. And at the same time, we are just like, hey, let's play 4 and 5-color decks, because I don't know, it's weird. The Triumphs allow you to play those easier, but like nobody's playing Jan anymore. People try, but hasn't been that. Like if you look at the top decks in Modern for the last, like since Modern Horizons 2, for example, like they are all 2-color decks, like Blue-Red Murtai. Well, there was Grixis Shadow, I guess, for a brief period of time. And then Blue-Red Murtai, Black-Green Yawgmoth, Rakdos Scam. It's always... What are we doing here? We are taking a bunch of damage. Okay. Okay, you take 1, and I keep going. I'm just going to do this. And... I mean, I think we got this one. That was a hard choice for them. Like, I'm not sure what they should have done in that situation, but... Now, did we hit an... Oh my god, I just realized we hit Grist again. Like, we have activated 2 times the Grist, and both times we have hit another Grist. That's awesome. We're so lucky. Good variants. Played perfectly. What is this? Damnation. Turak? Dread Cantor? Yeah, let me kill that. And with the trigger on the stack. And win the game from here. Like this is... We have lethal anyway, right? We attack, they take 3, we minus 3 more damage. Okay, let's go to the next one. 2-1, 2-1. You want to start 3-0, but 2-1 is the next best, I guess. Okay, again, like, I don't think we can mulligan a Grief Scam hand, like, for real. So we keep them. What's our opponent playing? The Mirror. Is this the Mirror? They're going to be surprised we play an Overgrown Tomb. Let me aside one not there after all. Evoke. Let me look at your hand. What are you playing, opponent? They're thinking. Okay. Interesting. Are we... Red mana. Okay, this is Burn. And we started taking damage with Overgrown Tomb. So is this going to be like a Through the Breach, Goryo's Vengeance deck? Like all Grisel... What was the name of that deck? The one that was like playing Griselbrand and then have Nourishing Soul. Like the thing is, without faithless looting, trying to put stuff into your graveyard is so hard. Am I doing that? I think so, right? Like it's a great clock. Like, yeah, I mean, discarding Emrakul right now is fine. Probably we don't want them to have Emrakul. And we have another 4-4 here. So, yeah. Done. Attack for 4. He's playing 2 4/3 menas that discard the cards from our opponent. I would start to the game. They seem to agree with us. So, I have no idea what we are playing against, but I'm pretty sure there's going to be some Goryo's Vengeance or stuff involved. So let's do just this. Only this little tweak. Okay, sure. Just a medium hand, right? But since I have no idea what we are playing against, I don't want to just mulligan into Oblivion looking for a turn 1 discard spell. Like they seem like a combo deck, right? Like every deck with Enrakul is a combo deck. Like, the most fair deck to ever play Enrakul was like Tron, or maybe what's the other ramp deck? 12 post. And is that fair? Like, it's maybe not a combo deck, but it's certainly not a fair deck. I think we have to kill that Dauthi. Profane Tutor. Yeah. Troll of Khazad-dûm, Dauthi, Enrakul, Bowmaster. Like, we're seeing just random red-black stuff, which is fine, but also we saw... Enters the battlefield, scry 2. Okay, this seems like a card you will play if you play Besiege the Mirror, right? Yeah, totally. I have no idea what's going on. I just want to find out. Yeah, this is totally a Besiege the Mirror card. But what allows you to put Enrakul into play? Like, what are you playing that's Enrakul oriented? I don't know how to say it, but how do you justify playing Enrakul? Like, all the other stuff is like, this is red-black. This could be like a Persist deck with Troll of Khazad-dûm and even like the new Dinosaur, right? Like, it's awesome to Persist. But Enrakul. I can't really wrap my head around it. I'm pretty sure we are going to find out. I don't love what just happened. They spent a lightning bolt. Okay, Profane Tutor. I imagine they have missed land drops. So the Underworld Cookbook. Okay, that's our way to discard Enrakul to Glorious Vengeance into back. Yeah, that's it. Okay. That's fine. Why are we playing Candy Trial then? Oh, they're probably an Ursa Saga deck then. And the Candy Trial is just, well, for Saga, I imagine. Yeah, we're at 5. But they don't have much. Imagine we draw Grief there. We just play Grief. So they have to be a Saga deck. That's the only explanation for the Candy Trial. Grief. Oh, wow. Okay, we're also playing the Kragan Cremator. This deck, like, people have been playing this card forever, right? Like, from time to time, they just try to make it work. Okay. What can we do to combat this? Maybe Force of Vigor. Like, we are thinking they are a Saga deck, which I'm actively thinking that. Something like this sounds fine to me. Pulse is good versus Saga. But I don't think they want to be like making tokens and stuff. They just want to use it as a tutor. Okay, also turn 1 Grief is a good way to start. Yeah, I could wait and go turn 2 Dauthi, Grief, hit Enrakul, win. But I think that's... Well, I mean, that's very tempting. That's very, very tempting, actually. No, my head. Yeah, I'm pretty sure turn 1 Grief has to be better. Like, Dauthi is just going to be good regardless, because if they try to reanimate Enrakul, Dauthi is good. So let's use the Grist, since we are not guaranteed a third land. Candy Trial and Lightning Bolt, yeah. Glad we didn't wait. So this is why Grief is a terrible card to have legal in the format, right? Like, now our opponent is so low on resources. Played out Serino and attacking. But it's pretty cool because we saw our opponent do their thing. Like, you can do that turn 2, which actually, like, attacking for 15 is fine on turn 2, but you really want Emrakul to make your opponent sacrifice like 3, 4, 5 permanents. I mean 6 of course, but like 3 or 4 is fine. Okay, keep attacking, keep going. And just hope we kill them before they get back on their feet. Which, since we have lethal next turn, just a turn 4 kill, right? Like, just attacking. That's a very fast kill. Especially because it's not only like an aggro kill, but we discarded 2 cards from their hand. Yeah. Okay, let's get the 4-1, shall we? Oh, Danielakos. Blue-red master, I guess. 2-1 Thoughtseize, 2-1 Tarmogoyf. Yeah, that's awesome. Feels like nothing has changed, right? You just woke up from your coma of 4 years and you're like, hey, what are people playing in Modern? Oh yeah, they're playing Tarmogoyf. So if I take the counterspell, that Tarmogoyf will die to Lightning Bolt. Wow. I want to take counterspell with Sheoldred in hand. I really want to take the counterspell. Spare Bluff Canal. Let me not play into the Lightning Bolt here. The moment they consider into something like a land, we got this. Ooh, they kept... I don't like that. Perfect. Is this Ledger Shredder? Is this Das Ragavan? No, it's Preordain. That's fine too. Miro's Bubble, our Tarmogoyf is going to be big. So you want to get Tarmogoyf to a 6-7 to not die to Unholy Hit, right? But well, sometimes it's hard. Without Ursa's Saga, that's so hard to get it over the 6-7. No, Spellsnare? Wow. Yeah, 2015, 2014, we are back. Okay, now I feel we are very behind. Maybe I should have taken the Lightning Bolt and just played turn 2 Tarmogoyf. Maybe that was the right play. If this is a Martyr region, that's going to be annoying. Blue Moon? Oh my god, Martyr region. For a second there, I thought about Blue Moon and I was, well, very scared. Can I get something good? No. But I can kill this, right? Do we have a Spell Pierce or another Spell Snare? We don't. Blue-red Murktide. The deck that once was the bane of the format, and now it's just another deck. Channeler? Fine. Preordain? Fine. We know this one. They went top bottom. Are we paying life? Yes, we are. I'm pretty sure I played that Thoughtseize wrong. This game would be so different with that Thoughtseize in our hand. We had played that Thoughtseize, right? Do I want to save Dauthi? I think so. But this is what I do. Like a 4-3 Dauthi just kills so fast, right? Now, they were probably thinking we are just a black-green deck from yesteryear, but now they know the truth. Okay, what is this? Not something good, please. Another Mortide? Wow. This is only a 4-4. If I get a land for Sheoldred, land, yes, we win this race. And they are far away from Delirium. So let's see, why is Sheoldred good? Because when you're playing a lot of cantrips, well, Sheoldred punishes you for them. 2 Sheoldred, 2 Tarmogoyf, 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 I don't even think we are playing that Inquisition. We will like they may have a counter spell or a land or even a cantrip they don't want to play. So I will save this Inquisition for whenever I want to resolve something, right? If I want to play another spell, that's the moment to play Inquisition, right before that. The light behind my head is going crazy, but it's just I don't think I can fix it. Now we make Inquisition first to check what they have. Sorry, let me play Nurturing Peatland in case I need to draw to gain the life with Sheoldred. Like if they have Lightning Bolt, we take it here. Ooh, there it is. We're playing it so we don't attack. Yeah, fine. Subtlety. Huh, interesting. I'm going to draw. Because they may play Subtlety at end of turn anyway. So let them. And if they do, we just... Let's think about attacking. No. Are we playing Subtlety? No, we are not. Okay, so you are just dying to the Sheoldred triggers. Okay, they may want to Subtlety. Huh. Okay, interesting. They're trying to raise again. Wow, that's a great draw. Like a broken draw. Because protecting our Sheoldred is the most important thing. Huh. Are we going to 1? Okay. Do we have Otawara? Is that what they have? Otawara? Yeah, they do. Okay. I'm keeping Subtlety in hand, just in case. So the whole plan is to Subtlety the Sheoldred, but we have the Grief, so we win. They could have a counterspell. So if they have counterspell and Subtlety, we don't win. Now I think we win. There's nothing they can do. I'm sad about that one. Let me do this. Look at your hand. Yeah, so playing Grief here, playing Subtlety, and then we got it. So Blue Red Murktide, we know that one. We know Endurance is good against them. Sheoldred is just medium because Unholy Hit really trades for it. But that said, it's very... You really punish. It's a great top deck and you really punish all their cantrips. And we already have 4 Endurance for the graveyard plus 4 Dauthi Voidwalker, so they don't get... I'm going to take out a couple of Vital Push, I think. Because they should be taking out some number of Ragavans and... Yeah, I think we're fine like this. Okay, I tried to fix the silly light spots behind me, but I couldn't, so say hello. Hello. Let's just focus on this last game. Grist is awesome. Oh, this has to be a great matchup. We have all the cards that are good against them. And we have the scam part. We have everything. So on the one hand, I really want to take Ragavan because we do not have an answer. But on the other hand, Expressive Iteration is great. I think we can grind one Expressive Iteration. Let's just not die to random Ragavan into... If they Ragavan get Thoughtseize, take our Grist, we're suddenly like losing badly. Okay. Also, we traded their whole turn 2, right, with that Inquisition because they were not going to play Expressive Iteration there. We even have Trophy as a good answer to Murktide. Yeah. This matchup seems decent. Okay. What are we keeping up? removal spell. Let me Dauthi here. If it's a counter spell, that's fine. If it's just a removal... Oh, Spell Snare, okay. Spell Snare is the annoying one, of course. But I really wanted that Grist to resolve at some point. Perfect. Explosive Iteration. And Holy Heat is going to be a beating regardless, so... Spireloof Canal, but they didn't play the Spireloof Canal, they left. So they are really signaling they have a counterspell. So we are really not going to play into it. We'll try to play Endurance end of turn, and then try to Sheoldred in our turn. Ragavan. Just Ragavan, go. Okay, so we know their hand, basically, right? We want to think we know them. It's Unholy Heat, Counterspell, and something else. And we are Holy Hitting here. I'm fine with that. I'm going to save it. A 4/5 without graveyard is awesome. And we are counterspelling, and now we play Grist, and we try to win with that Grist. They can have another removal spell, but still, they cannot really kill it right now. Okay, that's how they get back into this game, but right now we are very ahead. Murktide, that's not it. I'm blocking, I promise. Like, not blocking and not blocking is the same, right? Like, one extra card and one treasure is the same thing for a Murktide. So yeah. No need to play anything into their counterspell, which they may or may not have, but if they don't, we just keep activating Grist and we win that way. We may play Bowmasters though. Oh, now I really want to play Bowmasters. Let me Bowmaster here. Also, we want to empty our hand so we can get the castle going. But the green cards seem, in this matchup, the green cards seem better than the red cards did with the old Scam. Which, like, before Bowmaster, Scam was behind Murktide, I believe. Because basically it was like two mid-rangey decks battering, and one had Precipitation and the other one didn't. But with Bowmaster it changed because, well, Bowmaster is too good against Murktide. But here we take out the red cards that are whatever, and we bring in Grist and all that. Okay, this was fun. Like, the deck is still amazing. We lost to the totally off meta Goryo's deck, which was interesting. And yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you liked it. I bring videos, I upload daily, so come back tomorrow for another one. And if you would like me to play the other Scam decks like blue-black and white-black, just tell me in the comments. Also send me a deck list, please. So, bye!